Before I became an apprentice, I was at Long Road Sixth Form College.
I was working at a secondary school as a teaching assistant for about 6 months or so. Before that I was just at sixth form.
I was doing A-levels, so I did biology, chemistry and English literature.
I was at college for a year doing engineering, did some welding night classes.
I actually worked in Argos, but I was at CRC doing music technology.
Well, I was at college doing IT, but I was also family business greengrocing, so I was working on fruit and vegetable full time as well.
When I left school, I went and did A-levels for 2 years.
I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do. All my mates were going to university and I just didn't know what I wanted to do, so I did a course at CRC. I love making things. It's just grown on me. Like, the more I've done it, the more I love it, and now I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else.
I wanted to do something practical, didn't want to go to university, so this was the perfect thing. Just like working with the students, really. From being a teaching assistant, I knew that I liked teaching skills to people, basically, and so working here was a perfect way to do that.
I looked at different unis, but it wasn't for me and I really didn't feel like I'd enjoy it. So I heard quite a few good things about apprenticeships, so I sort of researched into it, and I thought, because I really enjoyed science, I'd go for a science apprenticeship. They're really nice people that I work with and they want me to do well, and if there's certain parts that I enjoy more, I can specialise in that and focus on that more.
Honestly, everything. It's job satisfaction completely. It's so varied, so nice. It's just a wonderful place to work as well.
This is kind of a way I can get into music in a different kind of way on the electronic side, and it just gives me a really varied approach towards all my sort of interests and really connects them.
It's been way more involved, way more varied and a lot more exciting than I was expecting, especially doing these types of jobs. You know, don't just do machining, you do design work as well. Something I never thought I'd be as interested in, but I love doing that as well.
It's just brilliant. It's kind of on-hand skills, every day is different. It's very different to industry in that, because there's so many different experiments going on. You've got a different project going on every day.
Plans for the future, I don't see myself going anywhere. I'd like to stay here, is what I mean to say. I like it here, and I want to rise up through the ranks here if possible.
Now I'm doing the HNC, which is the level 4 in mechanical engineering, and after that I might do the HND as well, and if I still want to do it, I'm sure I will.
I never really knew what I wanted to do, so I thought if I start an apprenticeship I can start my career and sort of see where it takes me, and if I keep working my way up then sort of do the best that I can and see what sort of I'm more interested in and go from there, really.
I would love to continue as a technician here, because there's such a variation of things that I do on a daily basis.
Just to carry on training and carry on improving and just be the best engineer I can be and see how far I can take it.
Continue training and maybe one day get a managerial job of some sort, something higher up.
Hopefully, steal John's job, hopefully, run the lab.